First, I will start with fruit of a poisonous tree. This is a term that's used in justice and law. If you obtain an evidence or a data in wrongful ways, for example, if you are corrupting the evidence, etc., this is not a valid evidence. So it's the poisonous fruit. A slightly different context will be shown here today. If the accuracy of the information obtained is questionable, the result obtained with this information will also be questionable. And of course, we hate being followed, being tracked. The primal fear of being followed is an instinct. It's in all of us. Our aversion to being followed is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. And it's still powerful. That made the Alfred Hitchcock very famous. He invented modern horror, and he woke up this feeling inside us, which made him successful. He reminded us the poor creature that's still living in us. So, other than that, not only the predators are following us, also human beings are living in a society, and in that society, being followed means something else. Like if you are being followed by someone of higher status, it indicates a threat or a demand. And if you are being followed by a lower status person, this might signal a potential challenge. Okay, we are leaving breadcrumbs everywhere. Digital breadcrumbs are trackers, or the trackers behind the advertisements. Trackers are useful for following the individuals. We are all unique, almost all unique. For example, every time I get drunk and go to YouTube, it recommends me some Rammstein. And as we are consumers, we need things, and there are sellers. They need to sell, even when we don't need to buy something. Okay. Right now, we are using ad or tracker blockers. This is a passive-aggressive defense. Ad blockers mostly block trackers too. Passive-aggressive defense is a subtle form of aggression. My father is a master on that. Constantly forgets buying that vanilla or sugar. That includes passive resistance, of course, and deliberately undermining the efforts of the others. Yeah, just like I said, it's also harmful to the relations. And this kit has got claws, and I'm not afraid of using them. The best defense is, of course, is a counteroffense. What the public can do, there are three options. I'm going to display three options here. Data strikes. For that data strikes, I would like you to remind of Kashmir Hive of Gizmodo. She tried to cut 5 major tech giants out of her life: Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, and Apple. She spent 6 weeks being miserable, unable to perform basic digital functions. And you can withhold or delete your data. They won't care. And I will skip the second item for now. Conscious data contribution. You can select what to share, which we are mostly doing. And when you share on a platform, for example, you share some pictures on Facebook, you go share the same pictures on X. Also, it's available for them, which makes it less valuable. And the second item, data poisoning. Today, I'm going to talk on mostly this subject. It's not a new idea. There's an even extension available, ad nauseam. Ad nauseam secretly clicks on every ad item, but it doesn't show us. Yeah, just like we are doing in the Malwarebytes browser guard, we display only the web page, removing the advertisements, but they know we are not clicking on the advertisements. We are using something to block the ads. Okay, what if we click every item? They are using machine learning algorithms that works with data, and it could be good, bad, or ugly. If you have worked in machine learning projects, the first thing we do is to remove the outliers, remove the nulls, and get the data clean, because clean data is very important. So fancy algorithms still need the right data, and machine learning algorithms produce wrong results with the wrong data. That's the baseline here. Tracker flaring is an idea. These fireballs are flares, which are used to hide your position. Tracker flaring is an experimental feature of the browser guard. It removes the ads, but clicks on every ad behind the scenes. Actually, it's not every ad. We can change that number. It can click on every ad, or 1%, 10%. It depends. I don't know which one is right now. For example, we can click on every ad, just like showing us a chatbot or ad bot, clicking on every ad to make money, or 1% to make the algorithm happy. Just like I said, it shows interest in anything and everything. The user won't buy any of the advertised items. Advertisers will be charged without noticeable return of investment. Okay. Is it difficult to detect? It's not easy, but when you realize it, it might be already late, because you are poisoning that data lake. And I will tell you again, the fruit of the poisonous tree is also poisonous. So we will use that thing. And they'll understand it at a point and take countermeasures, of course. This is an arms race. We used to block every kind of ads on the web pages. But with the introduction of the LLMs, right now we are going to get our advertisements served on Alexa, for example. And advertisers are the real customers here. I produce something, that bottle, for example, and I want to sell it. I want the users to know about it. Okay, that's understandable. For example, advertisers using the Facebook, 60% of the advertisers monitor their return of investments. 40% is easy money for those who do not check, who do not monitor their return of investments. If you remember the Facebook bugs, there are bugs, of course. They always work for the company. Actually, targeted ads have a value, have some value in it. What can be achieved? It's relevant. I see some useful products. Okay. And it's efficient. I'm not showing these advertisements to everyone. It's better experience. I see familiar things. It produces lead generation. Oh, John bought that. I'm going to buy that too. And customer acquisition. It helps to get new customers more efficiently. It's not a bad thing. Okay. This is the idea behind the tracker flaring project. The idea is the poisonous fruit. The fruit of a poisonous tree is also poisonous. Once the clicking rates skyrocketed, it will. Return of investment will not be changed. Ad companies will charge the customers more, and the advertisers, product owners will start to disbelieve. Okay, in place of conclusion, there's no real conclusion here. Because it's experimental. It's a form of displaying awareness. You can always opt out. We have radio buttons for that. You can opt in, opt out. It's all up to you. An arms race will always favor ad companies. They will come up with better solutions, as we already have seen on the LLM experiments. But it's still confusing. They can remove extensions from their store in case of some advertisement companies. It's their environment. There are always alternatives. Okay, can be backed by law. This can be considered by some European, for example, authorities, but we know what happened with the GDPR. We start to see some dialogues. We need to click, and we automated that things with the browser guard. It just clicks on the reject all. Governments are not good at that, and they are slow. Thank you for watching, and